logged on to your number one award-winning online radio station. Hafak Online Radio, the radio for the society.
Hello, this is Hafak Online Radio, the radio for the society, and you are listening to the WGD on the ShowTime Satire. Welcome to another episode of the ShowTime Satire. It is a good way to start the evening, a good way to communicate, a good way to say a thing that is on your mind, a good way to say what is in the society, what is going on right now in the society. It is very nice, being on the show again today, and I'm very sure that you will relate with a thing or two that I'm about to discuss on the show today. And the topic for today is relating to molestation and assault of an individual. So when we come back from this break, I will dive into what I have for us, what we need to do, or what we need to know about this molestation, everything that we need to know. So even if it's a little thing, but we can still say or relate or actually discuss one-on-one with whatsoever that we have. So when we come back from this break, we will discuss better.
Are you struggling with hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, arthritis, prostate, hepatitis, impotence, and infertility? If you are, then here is great news. This Stores, an online sales and distribution store, brings to you Maxcel GBT. Maxcel GBT is an immune-boosting and wellness supplement and helps in supporting cellular functions. Maxcel GBT is manufactured by Max International. Hurry now to these online stores and purchase your Maxcel GBT today. Reach out to Z's online store on Instagram at ZEES_online stores or call 080-2125-2888. Pickup and nationwide delivery is available. Remember, a healthy being is an active being.
This advert is powered by Hafak Online Radio.
Hello, welcome back on the show. You're still on Hafak Online Radio, the radio for the society, and you are still with the WGD on the ShowTime Satire. I said we have a topic on molestation, assault of an individual, all the things that we need to know. And please do not forget to follow us. Do not forget to follow our handle on Twitter and on Instagram at Hafak Radio, and I'm sure that we will follow you back. So what I have, still molestation and assault of an individual. So all the things that we need to know. So a video of an 11-year-old boy or student of the Deeper Life High School Uyo surfaced on the internet on the 20th December 2020. So in the video, a woman was complaining about the 11-year-old boy health status. So it is later known, or it was known to us, that the woman complaining is the son of the boy being showed in the video. So she showed us pictures, the mother of the boy showed us pictures of his now and after video. So in the after video, we have him looking so fresh, his skin so, glowing and looking so chubby and all of that. And in the after picture, we have him being skinny and looking like he hasn't eaten for days, malnutrition and stuff like that. So following the thread on Twitter of one Onome, so she said that the boy, which name is Don Davis, was molested by senior boys, that they put their hands, legs, and all sorts of stuff in his anus, that he can't walk properly. So they came to pick him up, and the teacher wanted to fight his mom. So if there is nothing wrong, if there wasn't anything they were hiding, they would have just released the boy to his mom and not fight. Because, I don't know. She said that the boy complained, told the mother that he was deprived from eating because the school said his mom didn't pay for lunch. And one of the things the boys said they did was that they punished him for bedwetting and taking him to the senior room and, starving him for days. If you've been to a boarding school, you know the kind of things those seniors do to the junior ones. Give them a lot of work to do, take their food, their provisions, their snacks and stuff from them. So what action, this thing really surfaced and a lot of people have been talking about it. So what action did the school authority take? So what they did, they uploaded a press notice online, especially on Twitter. I saw that on Twitter, telling Nigerians they were investigating and other appropriate disciplinary action will be taken. So another thing they did was that they removed the mother, the victim's mother, from the group chats. So they alleged that the boy was brought to the school bedridden. Please, who take a child that you know that the child is very, very sick, and you take the child to a boarding school? Who does that? Whose mother has ever done that? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Like, I can't even allow my junior brother go to a school bedridden, talk less of a mother taking our own child to a school bedridden. So I don't know, it could be false, but anyway, they said the mother always paid for her fees in full, the school fee, the food, the snacks, and all sorts. So I don't know. So they made a lot of broadcasts, condemning the victim's mother. Anyway, it has been said to us now that the school principal has been suspended. So how did the government take this matter? Because this thing has really gone online. It has really gone far. So it should be trending on the world if I'm not exaggerating. So every country should already know what is going on in a particular state in this Nigeria. So how did the government take this matter? The permanent secretary, that's the Minister of Education, Akwa Ibom State, Mrs. Ellen Anthony Anne, called for a meeting between Don Davis' parents and the parents of the abusers. So Don Davis' mom said that they were intimidated at the meeting. Imagine. It's like, I don't know, like those who do not really have power, who do not really have the money, who do not really have that much, I don't know how to put it. Like they get being deprived of some things. Like they don't really get the justice. But when people come out to say a thing or two about it, then it's definitely going to work out. Being powerless doesn't mean that one will not make some certain achievements in this country. So according to the mother, Mrs. Okezie, she said the commissioner threatened her for doing a live broadcast on Facebook. They collected my phone from me, she said. She was threatened to be beaten by one of the abuser's parents. So how did the social media take this issue? Like, what kind of way? How did they partake in this? So people have shown support and activism on the issue. So they created an hashtag with Justice for Don Davis, and I'm going to be reading people's people's comments on the issue. But before I read that, we need to go on a very short break. And please, you can just still check out our handles on Twitter and on Instagram at AFAC Radio. So when we come back from this break, I will be reading to you the comments that I got from Twitter.
Hey there! Stay logged on to your number one award-winning online radio station, AFAC Online Radio, radio for the society.
Hi. Hello, welcome back. This is still Afak Online Radio, and you are listening to the WGD on the ShowTime Saturday on the topic molestation and assault on an individual, all the things that you need to know. Okay, so I said I was going to be reading topics that I got from Twitter. So I got one here. Fisayo Ade said, really thinking about the other kids in that school who have been silenced with empty threats, and what can be done. That plea needs to be seriously investigated. It's true, because this boys, this victim, this particular one, actually, would actually shed more light to what is on the ground, and probably other students too will be able to speak up and talk about their own experience. So, Oluwa Tosi Ogunsonya said, sometimes the iron's empty, and that's the problem. The level of sheer wickedness that goes unpunished in boarding school is alarming. Okay, that's for that. At Ebele said, the audacity of the Commissioner of Education to tell a mother trying to get justice for her son to delete videos to protect the government's image. That is more important to Akwa Ibom Commissioner for Education than the 11-year-old boy who was brutalized. So with the hashtag Justice for Don Davis. Elon Musk with the Musk. Don Davis is currently in need of a therapy as he is traumatized. An important part of justice is the school making sure this child makes full recovery physically and mentally by all responsible fully for his by being responsible fully for all his medical bills. Ability said, Deeper Life School Board, why is Mrs. Ndidi Solomon, that means that's the principal of the high school, lying to parents and on air about what happened to Don Davis? Why is she gaslighting him and his family? Is this how you cover up abuses in your school? Miriam Ado says she joined hundreds for Nigerians today to demand justice for Don Davis, who was sent to Deeper Life High School as the picture on the left returned to his parents, as the picture on the right have been abused by senior students and teachers on space of 2 months. You can check that on Twitter. Jamal PhD. He said the justice for Don Davis case is so disgusting to say the least. Also, the effort by the state government to sweep it under the carpet is another pointer to our attitude to sexual abuse, irrespective of the gender of the superior. You can check that out on Twitter. And if you want to know everything about this issue, you can also check out Zikoko. You can read on Don Davis' sexual abuse story, everything we know. So we'll be rounding up for today's section. And I've always said, you can follow us at Afak Online, at Afak Radio on Instagram and on Twitter, and you can follow me on Twitter at Leemadisa, LEEMAH_DEESAH. So I need to go now. As nature calls, I just need to answer it this time. So I always need to answer nature, but this time it's very important. I love you. Peace out.
Hey there! Stay logged on to your number one award-winning online radio station, Afak Online Radio, the radio for the society.